Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on Friday. Football Friday, November the 4th. Hope everybody's doing well. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Max Wager winning free picks. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, if you're interested. BetMGM, if you haven't already, no promo needed. Up to a $1,000 free bet. It's right there. It's in the description. Go get it. Go get it. And why not? College basketball kicks off Monday. Maybe we get a good promo from BetMGM for college basketball for existing customers. We'll see what happens. We'll just jump right into everything else because what is there? No rants today, really. There's not much going on. Again, we got a couple college games. Didn't really like anything here. Baseball's off to tomorrow. We're still live with our Astros in 6. No NFL. Again, past that college. Hockey, 2 games. We did
What? Nothing on the Sabres game?
No.
They're in Carolina. I'm going to the game tonight. It's my one hockey game I'm excited to go to each year.
No, I don't. I mean, I guess you're going to take the Sabres as a big dog. Not interested in hockey today. Not interested in hockey. So baseball 211, 209 because we lost the Stros run line last night. Still a nice season in the video and overall. NFL, we split with our player props here, 24 and 23 now. These, excuse me, we did not split. Player prop 1, that was Sanders anytime touchdown 105. But our Eagles first half and the over split, so we're down $10 there. So minus 110 NFL. Hockey 3 and 4, we did drop our Flames, although I had a nice day on hockey yesterday with other puck line games there. Winning day yesterday. We'll take it. College, we dropped our Rice under 35 and 26 in a video, plus 680. NBA 7 and 6, plus $65 in a video. We got the Pelicans tonight, minus a 4 spot. So there is that. Tomorrow, of course, we'll be here about 11:45 with our kickoff picks, right? Because we have 12 o'clock action. I know people want to hear my thoughts, and I'd like to share my thoughts with you all. So we'll see again. I should probably put the teaser up here across the top part with Not Much Friday because Connecticut's off a big win. So do you like UMass to turn the favor? Maybe UConn's will fool themselves. I can't lay 15 with UConn. Why am I betting that game? That's not a game I'd be looking for on a Saturday. Duke BC. BC looks really bad. How about maybe an under here? Again, laying double digits with Duke. Are you kidding me? This line opened. I think this line was open at like a 7.5 or an 8. That's a 10.5. No, thank you. And Oregon State, Washington. Now, the Beavers are an underdog as a ranked team, right? And so Washington would probably be the play, right? We like Michael Penix. We like them in Indiana. The problem with that is when these guys have played in the past, they've always played tough, close games anyway, right? So, and they're covering as a dog. So this is always a series where it's a close series regardless. And do I think Oregon State's should be ranked? I don't know. I mean, but you look at the history of these games, 27-24 Oregon, 27-21 Washington, 19-7, 42-23. You get some big blowouts going down the road here, 42-7, 42-23, 41-17. The last couple of years, we've had some competitive kind of games in this. Again, Washington, obviously, ranked team, getting 4 points. I understand. Actually, 4.5. It's gone up. Weather could be an issue. That's why the totals come down. I'll just, again, I don't have to. How many games I got tomorrow? What do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 games for tomorrow, college football. Might add something later. I mean, you don't got to bet it because it's a Friday night and there's football on TV. I don't know how many times I say that, no matter what the sport is. Don't have to bet every game. Don, how are you today? Texas minus 2.5. Yeah, I like Texas this weekend. I do. You have Texas and what they got? K-State, right? I believe. And both teams that just played Oklahoma State. Texas off a bye. K-State, big win, 48-0. Where the Wildcats going after a big win like that? Give me the Longhorns. Pelicans lost for me the other night. They're dead to you. New Orleans say why? I look at this,
but they're facing Golden State, who just lost as 9.5-point favorites to Orlando. I mean, who would have bet the Magic? That's just crazy. I mean, who would have
you
done
liked the
that?
Magic yesterday. And that's yesterday. I was like, when we talked about it, I'm like, I mean, I guess if they Golden State off a loss, again, didn't bet it. I didn't think I put it in the chat here, even though I had it on with Hannah. This line was 6. It's come down. People, no way, Golden State can't lose 3 in a row. I'll take the Pelicans. I don't mind. Mortal, what do you say, fella? Calgary killed my parlay last night. I hate hockey. Yeah, that's I mean, what the heck? I had a bunch of, and here's the thing, D. Like we come in and we give a lot of picks out on the games. I tell you, I had other hockey games that covered the puck line. Man, I can't roll 7 free picks in every sport across in the chat. I try to just pick one. And this is why I say picking, you can't do it. You got to pick one to put in something like I did here. And it goes down. I feel like crap. Yeah, I mean, just listen. And NFL picks in this chat are 24 and 22. I am 30 games over 500 on the sites with my picks. But yet the ones I throw in here, it's every loser. Every loser I put out. It's frustrating. I'm sorry. Michael, good morning. Like the Huskies A-4 revenge game plus Oregon State sucks away from Corvallis. It's again a top 25 team getting 4.5, 5 points, whatever the case would be. I like Penix. He's healthy. He's a good quarterback. Lane, Sanders anytime TD last night, didn't bet it, but notice that running back extends the score in these prime time. Yeah, and I should have probably put out because someone said Sanders' first half was a plus 160. That's the one I probably should have rolled down instead of plus 105. Doesn't make a difference. Still got there. Taking all games under college football. Sure, go under. Why not? NBA, Phoenix, and under Suns and Trailblazers. It's come down a bit. I like it. 219 right now. Not really had a chance to look at the NBA card, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the Pelicans minus 4 versus Warriors. Third straight. Hold on. Third and fourth back-to-back with travel, and then Jazz money line. Yeah, this is another back-to-back for them. They've dropped 2 in a row, right? They lost to the Heat. Magic last night, late too, right? Was that a buzzer beater game last night? So it was like a 1-point game.
The 1-point game, they missed the shot at the end to not get it.
Well, yeah, it's okay. So, in the Jazz money line, I don't know. Jazz for me here, as much as I said the Jazz the other night, I might be a Laker backer here. I might say Lakers. I'm not going to might say it. I'm going to say take the Lakers instead. Over snuck in with the Eagles. I ended up with a push with the 46.
Yeah, I had 45.5. What the hell are they doing going for 2-point conversion to be up 12 instead of 11? What the hell? That pissed me off. Because that was the only other point scored that night.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Made no sense.
I mean, I had Eagles minus 9. So, I mean, that was, again, early and then a 46 out of total, but 13.5 didn't get there. So, I mean, and one, I thought after they benched Mills, I thought, wow, where's his confidence? Is he going to come in and replace him again? So, little annoyed that line got to where it was. Took a little Astros money minus 140. Yeah, I didn't want to just lay one. I think it was like 155. So I can't do that. So I'll take a loss on a run line. What am I going to do? I'm still plus money at this point. tomorrow night's game, it's going to be a run line. I do have a 4-1 ticket on that. And listen, that 4-1's and here's the trade-off with that. So I'm going to lose out on my Phillies preseason 300-1. But I'll pick up this. I'm going to pick up on a 4-1. I think around almost 8,000 across the board on the 4-1 tickets here. But adding up my props, I was down about 8,200. So after all of my props for the whole year, it's going to be breaking even after like 9 months of baseball, unless Austin Riley cashes. Austin Riley cashes, we're plus a couple thousand there for MVP.
Sorry, Austin Riley's not cashing. It's going to be Goldie.
I hope not.
You know what? I hope for your sake that Austin Riley's MVP, even though I hate his guts.
Hey, I mean, he's the guy had a good season. It'd be nice if he won. And I with the picks, I picked Stanton instead of Judge. I said, who's going to stay healthy this year? I picked Stanton. Yeah, Judge was healthy. Go back to the show with me and Tim. We're talking about it. One guy who's going to stay healthy. I took a shot on Stanton being healthy. Sabres money line. Kane's coming off a shootout last night.
Hey, you always know. Hey, the Sabres, if you bet a money line every single game, second most profitable team in hockey. The only team that's more profitable is a team that lost one game. That's the Boston Bruins. So yes, Sabres. And I'm going to run my experiment. I know I'm a Sabres fan. Sabres money line every single game, and I will be profitable by the end of the year.
Should be, because they're not going to be huge faves. So yeah, it's supposed to be a lot of rain. But if it could. I mean, I know Beavers like the water, Colby, but it could be just an ugly game too. Canes, there we go. Had the Eagles 13.5. You had it 9. Do you want it with favorite teams to be lower on the points or higher? Is it just luck? So I had it 9 because I put the plays out on Sundays and Mondays. I don't really come in late on some games. And I even said, like, it gets up 13, 14. I was like, maybe a first half play, and it was 7. By game day, it was 7.5. It's still, when it got there, you always want to be laying the best number. I mean, you want to lay 9. Nine's a winner. 13.5, you lost. On Sunday, the site had it as, I had Buffalo on my write-up. I had Buffalo, I told you, at 8.5, and I realized after the fact that I had clicked on Green Bay because I think the line said minus 105. I tried to find the shortest, 110s. I don't want to be laying, I don't like laying 140, so I don't want to lay 120 if I can lay 105. But yeah, man, always short number. That's why we do, I try to get the good numbers. That's why I say grab a subscription. So when you get the game at a good number, you could shop around, find a good number. We're not waiting for the line to get juiced up. I mean, come on. Hey, yeah. So but I do feel bad about the free pick losing because and I say, Mike, you've been here a while. The games I put out here are sometimes 90-some% of the time they're premium picks that I don't put in a package, or they might be in a package, but they're out here. So I feel bad, like the NFL. Like, I mean, are you kidding me? I have a great NFL season, and I can't get straight here in the video. It's like to say, you pick and choose. It's tough. I feel bad. People come in and want a free pick winner. I try to give them a winner, and that game loses, but my 4 other games win. It's like the parlay thing. NFL's, what are we, 65 and 34, 64 or something like that? 65, 34? I don't know. Markel, welcome. Think about under UMass. I'd say under every college football game tonight. I'd go under everywhere. Underwear, unders. Oregon was crazy. They got outshot the free throw on 45-14. Whee! Well, that doesn't surprise me because the Warriors are a bunch of guys who just shoot a lot of threes. So why is that shocking? Steph Curry weighs about $150. Clay's weighs about $180. They're not going inside to get hurt. You're going to shoot threes. You're not going to go to the free throw line. Not many 4-point plays out there. Play the teaser Philly 9 and under. Miles Sanders anytime TD. There you go. Yeah, the Philly, I still thought Philly would cover that number. I thought the game would be like 30-10. I was expecting much offense. Texans look terrible. I thought after benching Davis Mills, they were going to stick to the other kid. I was like, man, short week with a new quarterback. What are we doing here? Eagles first half, hit the second half. My 724 is all good. Yeah. And that's the thing with the Eagles. Like we could sit here and say, could they have covered and got to 20? Pierce had a big game. A couple big passing plays. Hindsight being 2020. I mean, here's the thing. I put the games out and I talk about them here. I talk about them on a show. Right? We say this all the time. Wednesday, the lines come out for next week. I tell you, like, I kind of like this game. You could find these games. Again, you're waiting to bet the Monday night game till it's Monday. Well, the Ravens are going to be a 4-point favorite or something. I don't know. Michigan, Rutgers. I mean, come on. You got to take Michigan there. Bucks losing today. Against the Wolves, huh? Taking a little money line on Minnesota at 3.5. Line does look low, though, Dave, so I'll get to that. Carolina 3-way. How are we running to the ice? 2 games on the ice.
Boo. Go Sabres.
Well, I mean, I got nothing on the ice today. 2 games, a 280 fave and a 220 fave. No, thank you. And in NBA, my favorite, I did last night. I actually put on the site. I put the Wizards at plus money. Now they're a favorite. So, I mean, but the Pelican game looks good to me. Everybody's going to bet the Warriors. No way they lose again. When you're playing both dogs and parlay the faves. I mean, if you take the dogs, worst case is split and you're up. I mean, it's worth a shot if you think the dog's going to be there. What are we on? That's it. I just told you what I'm on. The Washington Wizards. That's it. 2 $2 faves in hockey. No, thank you. The college games. It's a bunch of crap games. I'm not betting crap just because it's on a Friday night, Dave. I'm not. I threw out the Rice under there. It could cost me. I didn't bet it. I say when I bet the games, it's not one I want to bet. These games here tonight. Duke, UMass. I mean, Washington, Oregon State in the monsoon. No, thank you. A lot of juice. Bookies are
Well, I mean, come on. Tonight in college football, we get Duke and UConn both as big favorites. Apparently, college basketball came early.
I mean, this is what are you? Yeah. Well, you know me. I'm not a big parlay guy, Mr. Nika, but the lines, again, maybe it'll, and I say this not being a big parlay guy. The people, you got to adjust like you're kind of thinking. I know you're wrapped up in, and not you individually, missing, but you're wrapped up in watching somebody do something on TikTok or Instagram or wherever. Like, oh, look at this! It's I hit $5 9 leg, blah blah blah, paid off $4,000. It's not real. You'll just be angry, broken, frustrated. I mean, and the NBA. Just look at the records. Who's predicting this NBA season right now?
I'm doing pretty well.
I'm going to say
Lots of dogs.
And this is, I mean, I'm a guy. I'm 6-1 in NBA, so it's not like I'm just saying. And you're loaded because you're a dog and a money line guy.
You took over first place. for yesterday up until the Orlando Magic hit, and then I
No.
took it back from you. But hey, me and you, 1 and 2 for NBA. Let's run with it.
It's just people just assume like, oh, it's a big, like all sports. I say this all the time. They don't win. The Dodgers or Astros, Yankees, whoever, you're going to have a chunk of losses. It's going to cost you money lines. That's why they're there. That's why they cost so much. Anthony, what do you got here, Pandit? Oregon State under. Weather's supposed to be at flood watch. Yes. As I said, Penix is a passing team. Or Penix on Washington passes a lot. Again, but this is why at noon, I'm not running to even think about this game. Because we've seen plenty of times it's going to be really bad. And you turn the game on, and then there's like a lull. Oh, really? You get a 2-hour lull in an area. I mean, I've been in places where it's raining across the street from where I live. It's just bizarre. So see what it's like. I mean, the wind is always the wind. Don't worry about snow and all this other nonsense. The wind is what affects the total. And hey, it's 2022, so you could live bet, turn the game on, and watch it. It's not 1999 where you're betting way ahead of time. You don't even know what the hell's going on. And you turn the game on, it's on ESPN Plus back in 1996 with the Deuce. You're like, what the heck? It's snowing? I didn't know that. Golden State over yesterday. Easy. Good afternoon, Don. Nice win for you there. Had under 45.5. Brutal. Now, I know you look at it as you lost by a half, but that was in the third quarter. Like, really, that game, I mean, I had 46, and it was a miracle to hold on. And that was just to get a push. I mean, it could have been a no. If they would have punched it in late, would it still be a bad beat? No. I mean, it was a third quarter touchdown. I understand.
If that third quarter touchdown was in the fourth quarter and Philadelphia went for 2, then yeah, I think that would be a really bad beat.
I mean,
bad beat would be anybody who had over 46 and got a push instead.
Yeah. Because they're thinking I should have been an easy winner.
Correct.
89% of the money on the Eagles. Yes. That and listen, I thought what's his name was even going to be playing, Davis Mills. I considered him out after they took him out. I'm like, all right, they're going to make a change if they don't do much. And yet he came out and torched a Philly defense in the first half. Mavs on the over Dallas Mavericks against Toronto, over to 216. I don't know. I'm going to say under. Line is going down. It should be no sweat. No sweat. No sweat. Mavs over 216.5. I got to save that one down, Sean. Come on. You can't come in here and say it's no sweat. Tatum over points against the Bulls. How's Tatum been? What kind of points has he put up? $38, $27, $39, $34, $48. Nice. You know what? I'm going to say, okay, the guy's only hasn't scored 30 only one time, so sure. T-Wolves money line over the Bucks. Okay. Luka over 17 rebounds and assists. Oh, my name is Luka. All right. You want to do this? I mean,
by the way, Luka is I think he's the first player to have at least 30 points in the first 7 games of a season. In each and every game. He's been on fire this year. I figure I'd throw that one out there. I know it's rebounds and assists. His pros have been hitting like crazy too because he almost averages a triple-double right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like I just mentioned, what's his name's put up again 27, but he's put up 40. Tatum's had a nice little run. Rebounds and assists. That's I don't know. I don't know, Dave. No opinion on that one. But Wolves over Bucks, sure. Dave's coming in. Cardinals at Tampa Bay are your winners in the NFL. Arizona over Seattle. You're not loving the Geno show? I mean, I just don't like Kyler Murray and Kingsbury out there. Tampa Bay I do like. And it is tough because it's like, man, it's because Tampa's been terrible all year. And I think the Rams have a head coaching edge with McVay here for sure. But what's Kupp? Is Kupp 100%? He's their entire team. And you're coming off a beating to San Fran. Not only on the scoreboard, but like physical. San Fran's a defensive team. They're going to hit you. And here comes Tampa Bay. You're flying cross country. Tampa's desperate. At least you got a little extra rest. Tampa's defense, for what it's worth, has been pretty decent all year. So the offense can't get going. I mean, well, Fournette's what's he got? 40 yards on a year? I mean, the guy's been non-existent. Brady's behind a non-existent line. You can't have a 49-year-old quarterback or wherever the heck old he is throwing like 80% of the time. Still, I still like Tampa. Extra rest. Brady, and again, it's like I hate the hope in one hand, poop in the other, but like you look at it like off of a loss, national TV, show a little pride, you're angry, you're getting arrows slung at you all over the place, the divorce, everything else. Here comes a Rams team that's in just a bad boat as you're in. It's a sinking ship. You're both on a Titanic and you're rearranging the deck chairs for the violins. Look at the hourly forecast at Seattle. Yeah. Again, the wind, if it's that bad. But do we have to bet it though, Anthony? We don't have to. Maybe it's a slippery field and there's fumbles all over the place and the game's 44-40 because it's just turnover city. Yeah, no, listen, it still stinks anytime you lose, Don. I mean, anytime I lose a game, I feel annoyed. And that's why you got to have a short memory. Bet it, forget it. Can't worry about the half-point losers. There'll be a lot of them. College basketball starts Monday. You're gonna start getting them on Monday. I like the under in the Mavs game. Yeah, I like the under in the Mavs game as well. Over rushing yards, main running back, Pitt Panthers, over 120 yards. Syracuse can't stop the run. College football player props. Oh, groovy. That's definitely not my thing. Bulls plus 7.5. Still no love here. I don't know. The line's come down a little bit. I see 7s. People are betting the Bulls, though. I'm not a big Boston guy right now. Dave Pearson's a beast. Yeah, you told me about him. He's pretty good. I mean, he's the bellwether back for them. He runs the ball. Ran with the over in St. Louis Cardinals. Jeez, Arizona Cardinals and Seattle over. Okay. Don't sleep on that Seattle defense. It's been improving. Navy tomorrow plus 21.5. They're playing Cincy, aren't they? Playing Cincy? I kind of like that.
Cincy coming off that UCF game, 100%.
Yeah, I like it. Luka over rebound prop is hit all 6 to 7 times with equal rebounds. Okay. But like so somebody had this 17 with the assists. Is that worth it? Like how many rebounds is he getting? Is he getting 12 rebounds a game? I don't know. Watch his games. His accuracy is garbage. Yeah. Well, he does because he's rushing because the offensive line's not good. And also, you take the summer off and you take off a day a week and not come practice. I don't know what's going to happen. I got banged up receivers.
Sorry.
What happened? Oh,
I got Luka's numbers. First 7 games, he's averaging 8.9 rebounds a game and 9 assists. like I said, he's averaging almost a triple double.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's worth it.
The only guys doing better with rebounding this year are there's plenty of people who have 10 plus. Never mind. I was gonna say there's plenty of people, but yeah, never mind.
Do not like the card at all today. I have those 2 player props above in the Wolves. Yeah. For me, Dave, I like the Wizards. Yeah, I looked at the card last night. I'm like, I'll take the Wizards here. They were plus money. Give me Washington. Nets are reeling. And the college football, come on, Duke UMass. I'm not pretending to be some Duke UMass college football aficionado. UConn's totally overperformed off a huge win. I mean, I would, if I had to be forced to say something, I'd probably say take UMass and a 15. Duke BC looks terrible. I mean, Duke is a miserable team last year. Now all of a sudden they got 5 wins and are 10-point road fave, 12-point road fave. Enjoy the rest. Enjoy a day of rest because you have a full slate of college football, NFL, and college hoops returns on Monday. And Win Free Picks has 210 games posted with odds. Take a day off. Doesn't hurt. Duke first half and Cavalier money line. Pacers Heat over. So again, Duke BC. I mean, sure, I guess, David. I'm not that's just not a game I want to be involved in. Any of these games on Friday night. I don't really like any of them. A clear weather game in Oregon. Maybe I'm taking Washington at home. A big game there for Penix. Cleveland Cavaliers money line -6.5. So you're going to lay about a nickel there, I guess. We're laying there on the road, going out on a whim with a big money line and Pacers Heat over. 236. What is up with this Heat team? I'll go over the total with you.
Money line is 220.
220? All right. I wasn't sure what it would be. I'm like, looking at what's the regular line? Like 7?
6. It opened up at 7.5. It's gone down to 6. That's
6.
Really weird. I kind of lean Detroit.
I was gonna say Pistons. Well, he's doing money line, so maybe he escapes with a win as opposed when they win by 3 or something. Heat over. Again, this line's come down. I don't know. Dave, you're going against the grain here. I mean, going against the line moves. Got to ride the train for my boy Pascal Siakam. Who's that? Swaggy P? That's what my son calls him.
Pascal Siakam, he's been really good this year. He's been really good. He's on the Raptors. He's tied for second place with 2 triple doubles so far this year in 8 games.
Swaggy P. They got so many recruits. Coach K retiring. Why wouldn't they? It's Duke. But I don't care about Duke. I don't even know is Duke. I don't have a Duke line for Monday. There's no Duke line. I don't know if they're playing, but I remember if I saw a 30-something. Luke has been under 17 boards and assists last 2 games. Tonight he goes over. All right. I don't know about Luke's assist rate. I know he shoots the ball a ton. Yeah, I do not know. Elliot's in the house. I know they're getting a lot of love because they're returning so many players. Yeah, Creighton's going to be a good club. Now, Creighton laying 24 to St. Thomas. I mean, they should win that. St. Thomas second year in the bigs. Buffalo money line today. Best bet in NHL. And he says
Get it, Elliot.
The Raptors in NBA today. Raptors money line. That's good.
That's 2 winners right there. Good job, Elliot. We actually agree for once. Good work.
Exactly. You're not bad at it. Wait till tomorrow. I'll give you some guys, college football winners. Yeah, I mean, like, if you just can't. And I know people want to. I say this all the time. People want to come in and be like, oh, who do you like in the NBA? I know for me, NBA is my toughest sport to do because 6, 8, 10 hours ahead of time, I don't know who the heck's playing. I don't. It's learning to take a day off. There's nothing wrong with it. You don't got to bet them. Wizards are -3 now. How? Here's the thing, though. What? He's suspended for the year? For what?
I only saw 5 games.
Michael, how? You're suspending this guy because he tweeted a video on Amazon. Who are they going after? Bezos? Are you canceling your Amazon subscription? Did you watch a game last night on Amazon? Then you're a racist. You're part of the problem. I mean, come on. Let's use our heads here. I mean, what the heck's going on in this freaking world? I mean, really, they can't badmouth China, and they literally have slave camps. But that's okay. I mean, I don't turn this into a political show. Let's just let the guy play. You don't want to go to the game? Don't go to the game. Swaggy P. My son's been talking about Swaggy P for a couple of years. How many units is my man Earl of on Buffalo and hockey? He loves his Buffalo hockey. What are you on a year with him?
Sabres. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I don't remember off the top of my head. I can get it right off of covers. Statistics. They are the number 2 team in the league in terms of money. 7-3, up 6.11.
No, you personally, I think you want to know.
I don't know exactly. Well, I bet them every single game, so that would be pretty similar. I don't remember what they got compared to what I got, but that's a rough thing. About 6.11 according to covers.
Pistons money line. Again, this line's come down, and I know who just had it. Was that Dave up here who said it? To take Cavs money line. I'm like, the line's come down, and you're laying $3. I don't know. Take the day off. Here, that's, you know what? That's a win. If you could tell yourself, like, I don't like nothing today, because really, you want to sit here for an hour and go over every game. You could, I'm sure we could find an edge on every single game. Like, why we want to bet a side or a total or this or that. You know, you're gonna bet every NBA game side and total, every college football game. If you don't like it right out of the gate, move on. Move on. Autocorrect phone sucks. And it happens. I don't mind the autocorrect, Michael. But come on. I mean, listen, Kyrie's a wacko. You know, do I think the guy's an? And I said no. Why? Because he tweeted a video that's on a channel that you watched a football game on last night. So you're part. You're by guilt by association. You're just as bad as Kyrie. You know.
Hey, the only good thing about Kyrie is he's a fellow flat earther like me and you.
I love that he calls people Globers. That's why they want to get him out of the league.
Damn Globers.
Globers. Yeah, the personal bets on his butt.
I don't know. I have to go through and track all that stuff.
Terry's in the house. Here you go. So here's a good hockey guy. Let's go wild to Terry. He's on Twitter. Just Sports with Politics says Rocky. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not looking to go on that. We've talked about these rants sometimes before. I'm not looking to annoy people, but it's like, I mean, again, whatever. I want to refer people beat me and total chaos. You got to come in here and take a W, do a victory lap, Terry. I get it. Okay. All right. I see how it is. And like I said in the show, I said, we don't get to pick our total chaos games. And I think on the season, I was like 16-4 in totals. But like in the free picks here, they're not the games I'm betting or putting out. They're just, these are the 5 random games you get. And I got to pick a side. It's unfair. It makes me, I got a 50-50 shot of winning and hopefully do good. But you beat me. We tied and then you got me. It happens. Notre Dame versus Clemson. I think it looks very low. Why is that? That's just bizarre. That's bad. Notre Dame lost at home to Stanford and Marshall. I did hear you say them Pelicans. Yes. I appreciate it, Dave. Yeah, I'm. Listen, you're going to get what you get out of me. I mean, again, I feel bad. Like I laced it to Michael. He's a good guy. Was it a Mike who brought up the thing? I mean, I don't want to. Whoever people say things in here, I'm not trying to make enemies. We're talking sports, and the world clashes sometimes with that stuff. But again, right now, people are real sensitive, and I'm not a sensitive guy. I don't, I'm definitely not the. I'm a pretty black and white this or that guy.
I'm offended. No.
That. Yeah, we'll be on a rematch. I think I'm playing Tim today in Total Chaos tonight. No?
I'm not doing Chaos tonight. I'll be at the Carolina Hurricane Stadium.
I don't know who. Terry Schwab got cracked last night. Yes, I had the Kraken as a nice dog yesterday. Bad game for them. It happens. Sure. Blame injuries. Ricketts is in the house. I haven't seen this cat in a while. Welcome. Yeah, they do happen. Richie P, what do you think about the Tops Updated that came out? Need your opinion. And then we're going to wrap it up because I got to go birthday shopping. Moe's birthday tomorrow. I was telling Tim, I said, I got a lot of stuff to do. Told her to go wash the bathroom floors, be a good hubby. Got to fill out her card. Got a fun birthday card somewhere. Where'd I put it? Got a birthday card. Happy birthday. Jesus loves the little children, but they love super old people too. That's how I roll. Funny cards.
Love it. There you go.
Sometimes I had a good caveman one. I do save the cards I give her. She's like she just leaves. She just takes out the Ulta gift card, but I'll save the cards. I'll put them in a little filing cabinet. I got some funny ones. I got a good one for the kids, or for one of them. They picked it. It was it's like a couple hot dogs with like googly eyes on them, and you open up, it like plays a song. It says, "You're a real wiener." I don't know, but I got to clean the house. That's my birthday gift. Crack a team total over. Is this play money 8 straight now? Oh, we'll have to look into that on Saturday because they are off tonight. Who watched Georgia Tennessee season and thinks Georgia should be favored by 8? If you switch to Georgia, Tennessee would be favored. Nah, Lawrence, I don't agree with that. Like, you still have to D up a little bit. And Tennessee's defense, definitely a little questionable. Now, I would have loved the 11. Heck, I think this was a 13 beginning of the year in the summer. I couldn't even get the 11. It was down to 9 by the time I started posting on my sites. Am I worried Tennessee's a public dog? A bit, but no one slowed them down yet, so I'm going to take a shot. I don't think Tennessee would be favored. No way. Nope. No. Not on the road. I haven't seen them. Well, they're the same thing, but they got, I don't know. I just pulled a Julio Rodriguez black gold out of it or something, some chrome goldy thing. Happy birthday to her. I'll let everybody know. She'll know it's her happy birthday. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here. I gotta go play Cinderfella. Got 4 bathrooms. Got to get on my knees, wash the floors. Let me tell you, my son's room's not that bad. He's pretty organized. You know, my daughter, holy cow. You'd think a freaking bomb went off and there's like 9 Vikings living in there. Holy cow. She's a total savage. She is a total savage in every sense of the word. I think she's adopted. Tops Update Talk. Now we're talking. Yeah. We're out of here. That's it for the show. Listen, tomorrow, 11:45, right? We'll come in before the noon games. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Listen, it's a crap schedule today. You don't got to bet the games. I'll see everyone. Good luck. Bye-bye.